If you haven't already subscribed, be sure to click the subscribe button and hit the notification bell to be notified of more movie-related videos. Thank you. What's going on, guys? It's that guy with movies back here again, and today we're doing something a little bit different. We are heading back out to Camrose. I haven't done that in a long time. Probably, I'd say, what, about 2 years we haven't been there. So they saw that video store there. That's still open. They buy or they rent movies and they sell movies as well. So we're gonna go out there. But first off, we're gonna go to Walmart. We kind of have to kill some time before they open. They don't open till like 12 o'clock. So we're gonna go to Walmart first, and then we're gonna go to that rental place to see what they have today. Hopefully I can find some good stuff. Okay guys, we have arrived, so let's go into Walmart and let's kill some time before we go to the video store. So inside Walmart right now, and it looks like the only new thing that came out, I know this is a little bit late, was The Hunt. And that's just on Blu-ray and DVD here, no 4K release or anything. But I watched this one a little while ago when it first came out on digital, and I don't know, it was okay, but that seems to be about it. They have a couple of other releases here, Outback and We Sum the Dark. I don't know what those are, but I guess those came out. Other than that, it's pretty much just the other stuff that's been out for like a while now. Kid stuff is pretty much empty. It's still pretty cheap for, you know, Call of the Wild, only 20 bucks for the Blu-ray and 24 for the 4K there, which of course I do already have. And over here, you just got Invisible Man on 4K and Blu-ray. Bloodshot, all of this is the same, but I've never seen these before. These Warner Brothers 10 film best of 80s, and then there's some action ones here, so you get like Lethal Weapon, Lost Boys, The Shining, Purple Rain, Lean on Me, Nightmare on Elm Street. Those are kind of cool, but 40 bucks for some pretty common movies, I don't know. And then here's another one here, Edge of Tomorrow, Godzilla, The Fugitive, Sherlock Holmes. That's kind of cool, 10 film action. And then they have War, Family, kind of the same idea. And then over here, mostly the same TV shows. So you got the 12th series of Doctor Who, the first season of Harley Quinn here, which is the brand new animated show for mature audiences only, apparently. But yeah, I don't know if I have any interest in watching that. Modern Family, the final season. That show seemed like it never wanted to end, but yeah, that's about it for the new releases. So I'm just gonna go film like in the aisles, and then I think we'll be done here. So they also have this Father's display here. This is, I think, pretty much just everything I showed already in past Walmart videos. But I noticed this thing right here. I'm not really into these like comic or like these cartoon DC ones, but like this Superman Red Sun kind of sounds pretty cool. Instead of crash landing into Kansas, he crash lands into Russia during the Cold War. So that could be kind of cool for 20 bucks. It's not too bad. A neat looking slipcover, but I don't know. It's only 84 minutes it looks like, but yeah, I don't know if I'm really kind of interested in those cartoon ones, but that seems to be about it for this standee. Okay, so this is one of their aisles here. I haven't seen these movie aisles in a while here, but yeah, look at all these Sonic copies that they have here. They do have more on the shelf, but look at all of these Sonic DVDs here. Yeah, they're definitely running out of Sonic copies, and then they have a couple of Star Wars right there. But I found this cheap 4K section, or I guess not that cheap, but you know, I don't really have a 4K selection in my local Walmarts, but 14 bucks for Bumblebee on 4K, that's actually not too bad of a deal, but it doesn't come with that comic book anymore that was included when you first got it. But that seems to be about it to talk about. You got Shazam, Scarface, that Daniel Craig James Bond set, Deadpool, and then over here pretty much just kind of the same stuff that you see all the time at Walmart's, just DVDs and newer stuff. You know, down here Hollywood, looks like Terminator Dark Fate is already pretty cheap, only 18 bucks. And you know, Joker is still regular price, Midway, which I would still like to grab for my collection, which wasn't too bad of a movie, probably sound really good. But yeah, that's about it. They have a couple of Bad Boys for Life on 4K, and also some 1917s as well. So I don't know what else there is to film, so maybe we'll just do the other side here, and then that'll be it. And then the last thing I'm gonna do for inside Walmart here is just the TV shows. Nothing really to talk about too much, but they do have these Simpsons seasons here. I should probably start grabbing these for 25 bucks. They have season 18 here and still 40 for the newest one they put out. I don't really know if I like these extra wide boxes. I don't know, I'm not really a fan of those. I think they still have them in like the sleeves or whatever. And then just some cheap stuff. No interest in any of that, but a bunch of Frozen 2 copies, a couple of Way Backs and Bad Boys. And that's pretty much about it for Walmart here. So let's get out of here and let's go to the video store. Well, looks like they are open and they actually have some stuff outside. So let's take a look and see what they have. So out front here, they have some $3 Blu-rays and it's actually some pretty good stuff here. So we'll just take a look and see what they have. They actually have The Kid Who Would Be King. Actually, they have another copy of it here, which I think I'm going to grab for, is it $3 right there? I think they're in good shape, so I'm going to grab that. See what else there is. And then we got Us, which was not bad. Another one here, Hotel Mumbai, which is actually another one I wanted to check out, so maybe I'll grab that one as well. And see what's under here. We got A Dog's Way Home, Breakthrough, Mid-90s, Green Book, which of course they do have already. And yeah, they got Welcome to Marwen, Dead Ant, they got that one here. Mostly just some like, you know, like they got some newer stuff here, not new, but they got some new stuff here. Cloverfield Paradox, got that one here. And got some more stuff, you know, more Welcome to Marwen, more Us. I think I showed you guys this already. Holmes and Watson, they got that here. A lot of copies of Ma is seen with Octavia Spencer, but yeah, I'll take a better look at these and see what else they got. Guys, just got back home from my shopping adventure, I guess you could say, and picked up quite a few things today. As you guys can see right there, that is my stack. So I'll show you what I picked up at the, I guess, the video store first, because that's what it's called. It's not called anything special, it's just called the video store. And then once I was done filming at the movie section at Walmart, I did find something, so I thought I'd share that with you guys. So anyway, though, let's get started with the pickups. That Walmart pickup will be at the very end. But I'll show you guys what I grabbed at the rental store first. And when I was filming there, they did have a bunch of, you know, like sections, I guess you could say, or like, I don't know what you would call them, like baskets, I guess, of cheap Blu-rays and cheap DVDs. I looked in the DVD ones. They didn't have anything. I didn't film anything because it was just kind of just garbage, kind of whatever. Sun-drenched, nothing really too special in there. But I looked in the Blu-ray bin, as you guys could see in the video, and I did find a whole bunch of Blu-rays right here. That is my stack of Blu-rays. $3 for all of these. Not $3 for all of them, $3 each for them. And I also found a couple of DVDs that I'll show you guys towards the end as well. But let's get started with the Blu-rays first. So, the first one here is one that came out, I believe, like very early last year. And it was a movie that I've been wanting for a little while because I did want this movie in my collection, but I wasn't really too sure if I wanted to pay a lot of money for it. And I got it for $3 here, and that is a movie called The Upside here. I did watch this movie, and it was actually not too bad. I haven't seen the original French version, which is called The Untouchables. I have not seen that one yet. I should probably get around to checking it out, but The Upside here, this is the English language remake, and I believe that this movie was completed in 2017, but it did not see a theatrical release until 2019, so there's that here. It's got a pretty good cast: Kevin Hart, Bryan Cranston, and Nicole Kidman here. And this was just a really kind of sweet, feel-good kind of movie here. I kind of dug this one, actually. But, yeah, unfortunately, there is no digital copy. Like, all of these, like, I know they say Blu-ray, DVD, and digital, but unfortunately, they do not come with anything. Because there's the inside, no digital code. It's just the Blu-ray, so there is The Upside here. A pretty fun little heartwarming movie here that I definitely recommend that you guys check out. So that is The Upside there. And then the next Blu-ray that I picked up here, once again, it is a DVD and digital combo pack, but it's just the Blu-ray. Another movie that came out last year that I did watch, and that was The Kid Who Would Be King, which is kind of like a more modern take on the whole King Arthur tale instead of, you know, yeah, Alex is just another bully kid until he discovers the legendary sword Excalibur. And yeah, he goes into like a construction site and he pulls Excalibur out of some rubble. And there's like Merlin, and there's like, I think like a young version of him. But yeah, it's a pretty cool little movie. I enjoyed this one. Definitely an interesting take on the whole King Arthur legend there. But yeah, Kid Who Would Be King, definitely enjoyable movie. There are some kind of dodgy CGI effects in here, but mostly it's a pretty fun little movie that I think the whole family will enjoy. So that is The Kid Who Would Be King here. Not too much for bonus features, and neither is The Upside. Well, I guess there's a little bit of bonus features on there, but Kid Who Would Be King, it's an enjoyable enough movie that I think the family will enjoy for family movie night, I guess you could say. So that is The Kid Who Would Be King here. It did feel a little long when I was watching it, so, you know, there's that. And then there are a couple of Blu-rays in here. It's kind of odd to say, but some of these in here are blind buys, so I've never checked them out before. But now that I have them, I'm probably going to have to. But the first one here was one that I did show you guys that I was going to grab in the video. Probably one of the first ones that I showed, and that is a movie called Hotel Mumbai here. This is a blind buy. I've not seen this movie. I do want to check it out, though, because it is about, I think, a terrorist attack on the Taj Hotel back in 2008. But yeah, it seems like a really interesting movie. Contrary to popular belief, I do like based on true event movies. I do like biopic movies, so this one is probably right up my alley. I might enjoy this one. And yeah, you got Armie Hammer in here, Jason Isaacs, Dave Patel. So yeah, not too bad of a cast. There is a lot of no names, some people I haven't heard of before, but yeah, Hotel Mumbai here, definitely one I want to check out. And for only $3, I knew I had to pick it up. And this one is just the Blu-ray once again inside there. So that is Hotel Mumbai. And then same thing with The Kid Who Would Be King. It's just the Blu-ray inside of there. So I can always, I guess, upgrade it if I so choose. If I find the 4K somewhere, I can always grab that. And then the next one I have to show you guys is another one that I found in the same bin. And that is the Cloverfield Paradox. I do have the other two Cloverfield movies already. I have the first Cloverfield on DVD. And I have 10 Cloverfield Lane on Blu-ray. I should probably get around to rewatching the first Cloverfield movie because I didn't like it when I first watched it. Maybe I should give it another shot, another fair chance. But 10 Cloverfield Lane, I really dug that one. I definitely recommend watching that one if you guys have not seen it yet. This one, however, I don't know, not really that great. Cloverfield is definitely a franchise that I feel has some potential, but they don't really want to deliver on it. Like, I think Overlord should have been a Cloverfield movie because that movie was awesome. That movie was some kind of Cloverfield stuff done right with, you know, zombies and World War II and everything, and people getting resurrected after they die. I really, really dug Overlord. I really enjoyed that one. And this one, though, was not really that great. Nothing special. This is the one that Netflix aired after the Super Bowl, I think. In, yeah, 2018. So this is the one that premiered right after the Super Bowl on Netflix in 2018. And this one is just the Blu-ray. Nothing else is included. I could see why Paramount gave it this kind of treatment because nobody really cared about this movie to begin with. It is a Netflix movie. Netflix movies don't really see too many home media releases other than Stranger Things, which was a Target exclusive anyways. And I think this one, that's pretty much about it. I think Roma is getting a Criterion release. And I kind of hope that Irishman gets one because I do want that one in my collection. But I don't know. We're just going to have to wait and see what happens with that. And then the next one here is another one that I've heard not too bad of things about. I'm going to check it out sometime soon here, and that is a movie called Ma, which is a movie that they had like 1 million copies of in that basket, I guess you could say. And yeah, it definitely sounds like a pretty interesting little horror movie here. Once again, just the Blu-ray, no DVD or digital in here, but not really something that would strike me as, oh, I need to own this one on digital or on DVD or anything. I'm fine with just having the Blu-ray, but yeah, it's a really, definitely an interesting movie, or interesting looking movie for sure. So that is Ma here on Blu-ray. Once again, that's a blind buy. I haven't seen it yet. And then I'll show you guys the last one that I picked up in that bin. And then they also had a rack there that I showed you before I left the store, which had a lot of new releases in it. So I'll get to those after this one here. This was the last pickup from that little bucket there, or basket. And that is Welcome to Marwen. So I did pick this one up. Once again, another blind buy. I haven't seen this movie yet. But I've heard okay things about this one. Nothing really too crazy. I've heard it's, you know, a lot of pretty mixed opinions on it. A lot of people are saying it's pretty good. A lot of other people saying it's, you know, totally sucks. But yeah, Welcome to Marwen here. I do like Robert Zemeckis when he does some actually like good movies like Back to the Future or Forrest Gump. I like that Robert Zemeckis. The Robert Zemeckis that does like the really creepy motion capture stuff, I don't know, like Mars Needs Moms, I think he had some involvement with that. Polar Express, you know, Christmas Carol, I haven't seen that one, but, you know, you kind of get what I mean, like the creepy motion capture Robert Zemeckis stuff. I don't really care for that, but Welcome to Marwen here. Seems like it's kind of a hybrid of like good Zemeckis and then bad Zemeckis like I just talked about, but Welcome to Marwen here. Once again, no DVD included, just the Blu-ray, but yeah, I do want to check this one out. $3, can't go wrong with that. And then I found a couple of brand new releases, which were 3 for $35. I know it seems like pretty expensive, but there are some pretty good movies in here that I did grab, a lot of newer stuff. And one kind of older thing, it was just because one that I haven't really seen too often out hunting. But the first one I picked up here is actually a brand new release, and that is The Way Back here. I'm surprised they had this one on their shelf, but for 3 for $35, I knew I had to pick this one up. This was a pretty good movie. I enjoyed this one a little bit, like not a whole lot, but it was a pretty enjoyable movie here. It's about, he was a star basketball player on his team, and he kind of walked away from that life, and he's become an alcoholic now. His life hasn't really been too great. But the school that he attended is kind of like this uptight kind of Christian school. So this priest asks him to come rejoin the basketball team basically, and instead of playing, he coaches for them now. So yeah, Way Back. If that seems interesting to you, then I definitely recommend watching it. There are kind of some cliched moments in here, but that's kind of to be expected from these uplifting sport movies here. But it's definitely a well-made movie and worth a watch. No digital code included in here. It is once again just the Blu-ray. So that is the way back. Definitely worth a watch if you like sport movies or if you're a fan of Ben Affleck as well. And then the next Blu-ray I got here was Richard Jewell, which is another newer release. Also a really well done movie. It is Clint Eastwood. It is one of his kind of based on true events biopics. So you're definitely going to have some liberties being taken with a lot of like what's real and what's not in here. But it's definitely a really good movie, really well made with a lot of really well done acting in here. Sam Rockwell, Kathy Bates, John Hamm, Olivia Wilde, and of course Paul Walter Hauser, who has had some, like kind of smaller roles and stuff. He was in I, Tonya. He was also in Cobra Kai in season 2 as kind of a more recurring character. But yeah, he was awesome in this movie, as well as Sam Rockwell, Kathy Bates, which she was nominated for Best Supporting Actress in here. But no digital code included in here as well. But yeah, if also this one kind of sounds interesting to you, if you've seen the trailers and you know what it's about, then I definitely recommend watching, well, it's a little bit too bright, Richard Jewell here. And the last Blu-ray that I picked up there was Ready or Not, which is, I keep saying I think this a lot, but I don't really see this movie too often, like either on Blu-ray or DVD. No, there was no 4K release for this movie, but it was just Blu-ray and DVD. But yeah, I don't really see this movie too often, so I definitely had to pick this one up to kind of complete that deal. No digital coding here included as well. I do need to get a brand new case for this one because it is broken on the bottom. But yeah, Ready or Not here. Really enjoyed this one. It had some funny parts in it. Kind of had some suspense in here, and just overall a really well done little movie here. So that is Ready or Not. That is it for the Blu-ray. So now we will get on to the 3 DVDs that I picked up there, and then I'll go on to the Walmart pickup, and we'll be done this pickup video. So the first DVD I picked up here is a sequel to a movie I already have in my collection, and that is Staying Alive here. This should probably be the ultimate cheese fest. I've heard nothing but bad things about this movie, but what's interesting to me is that it is a sequel to Staying Alive and everything, but it's written, produced, and directed by Sylvester Stallone. So that is really odd that he would do a movie like this. Like, he's known for directing some installments of The Expendables, Rocky, Rambo. He has had a lot of involvement with those, but this is one of his other movies that, is not really part of a franchise per se that he had some involvement in. But yeah, this DVD was like mint when I checked it. It still has all the inserts and everything. Not a movie I see too often, so I knew I had to pick this one up. So that is Staying Alive here with John Travolta. Like I said, I haven't seen it, so it should be the ultimate cheese fest probably. It should probably be very 80s as well, from 1983. And then the next two here are actually related, so I figured if I picked one of them up, I'd have to pick up the other. And the first movie of that is Unbroken here. I kind of wish I got this one on Blu-ray, but I'm kind of fine with the DVD for this one. It also sounds pretty interesting to me because it is a biopic. Also directed by Angelina Jolie and produced by her, with a screenplay that was co-written by the Coen brothers. So this one should be probably top-notch because I do like the Coen brothers movies. I do like Angelina Jolie. I've never seen her direct anything, but I don't mind Angelina Jolie, but there is the inside of that one. And it is a biopic based on true events movie, so I figured I'd probably enjoy that one. And it was only $2 as well. Staying Alive was $2 as well. And then the last DVD I picked up at the video store, I really want to go back there now actually and pick some more stuff up. But the last DVD I picked up here is the sequel to Unbroken, and that is Unbroken Path to Redemption here. And once again, $2, as you can see right there, it was $2 once again. This one, however, unfortunately is more of a faith-based movie than the first one here. This one seems to be probably competently made. This one here probably seems very low budget. They actually recasted the guy in here. He doesn't really look the same as he does in this movie here, because Jack O'Connell plays him in that one. And in this one here, Samuel Hunt plays him. I don't know who that is, but yeah, Angelina Jolie had no involvement with this movie, and neither did the Coen brothers, because it is a Pure Flix movie, and it was also direct to DVD, it looks like. because there's a credit on here for Universal 1440 Entertainment. But there is the inside for that one there. But yeah, I think this one just kind of continues Louis Zamperini's story. So, I don't know. Maybe it might be good. Maybe it might suck. Who knows? You're kind of taking a gamble with these faith-based movies anyways. So that is it for the video store pickups here. Tons of Blu-rays and a few okay DVDs there. And the last DVD I'm going to show you guys is the one that I did pick up at Walmart. And I can't believe I found this one. And that is Gone with the Wind here, the 2-disc 70th anniversary edition. I am kind of joining the hype on this one because, first of all, I don't have this movie in my collection yet, so I figured I would grab a copy for this for my collection. And yeah, I picked this one up at Walmart. It was $8. Got pulled off of HBO Max, and they are putting it back on there with a disclaimer because of this movie's racial content. Yeah, they pulled this one off HBO Max, and apparently prices for any of the DVD editions and the Blu-ray edition are rising sky high right now. So I definitely should at least pick one of these DVDs up and add it to my collection. As you can see, I didn't open it. Sorry about that. It is still brand new, factory sealed. So yeah, figured I had to grab a copy of Gone with the Wind because prices for this movie on eBay and most likely Amazon are sky high right now, and I did not have a copy of this in my collection. I kept holding on to it in the past, but never actually ended up picking it up. It is a winner of 10 Academy Awards, including Best Picture of 1939, of course. And also, this is the highest grossing movie in history with, if you adjust for inflation, it has almost $4 billion in revenue. So, some kind of fun facts about this one. It's also almost 4 hours as well. So yeah, Gone with the Wind, I kind of figured I should pick that one up. So anyway, though, guys, that is about it for this video. A bunch of good pickups here. Hope you enjoyed coming along with me to the video store to see what they have, newer stuff, and some of the older stuff in those baskets as well. And I'm really happy and glad to see that rental stores are still alive in some form, and even video rentals as well. Like, you can still rent stuff at the library, and you can rent stuff at the video store as well. Like, there's still rental stores that are still going strong. There's also the Blockbuster in Bend, Oregon. And yeah, just really happy to see that, you know, rentals are alive and well. So anyway, though, guys, that is about it for this video. So thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, share. Instagram and Twitter links will be in the description down below if you want to follow me on there. Also, be sure to check out my IMDb profile page. A link for that will also be down below in the description of this video as well, to check out what I've been watching recently. Also, if you're new to my channel or if you already subscribed, be sure to click the bell to be notified of future videos. A new video every Tuesday and Friday. So anyway, though, guys, that is about it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you all next time.